books and you see me sitting like this, you know it's time for book review right here on Coded TV, the Human Development Capacity channel. My name is Mojisola Modamaja, and today I have an author right here. Should I say on the outset? I won't say that. I'll say right here with me. His name is Tosin Omogeme, and he wrote a book titled "Pain is a Gift." You see, the name is catchy, isn't it? I won't introduce him. I'll let him introduce himself. Good day, sir.
Good day. My name is Tosin Omogeme, but I prefer T.I.
Okay,
because
so,
you know the name is it's a mouthful.
Okay,
so
okay. I can understand because I'm on the Majas. I'm like, okay, no, just call me Mojisola. I like that. Okay, so T.I. Tosin Omogeme. Okay.
T.I.
So in the course of the interview, I should be calling you T.I.
Just call me T.I.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
You're even wearing a dress. Please. Let them see. Yes. Pain is a gift, according to his book.
Yeah,
So
pain
you
is a
wrote-
gift.
You wrote this book when?
It's about 2 years ago, December 2017. December 2017.
2 years ago.
Yeah, December 2017. I had my book launch.
Okay.
So I published it around, I think, September
Okay.
2017. Yeah.
And how's the feedback been?
It's been amazing, you know. It's what has caused a chain reaction in my career. I've been to about 7 different radio stations and 3
Ooh.
TV stations. This is like
You can see this is a
this
start.
is my 4th now. So
Okay.
it's taking me places. I've been to Rotary Club, I've had seminars, conferences, and all that. And it's because you know pain is a general phenomenon. You know, even animals go through pain, so everyone can relate to pain because we're all going through one adversity or the other. So when you hear pain being, how can pain? You know, when you see it, it inspires curiosity. So everyone wants to know what's in it, what's contained in the book.
What it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know, when you give it out, like pain is a
The
gift.
gift.
Even the title is deep.
Yeah.
It's a deep something. Okay, so let's meet you, Mr. Tosin.
Yeah, my name is T.I. I said Tosin
Okay.
Omogeme. I'm from Edo State. My mom is Yoruba, and that's why I'm here
That's
Tosin.
it,
Yeah, you know, women have a way of always trying to want to own their kids. Yeah, I was brought up from a family of 4, the first of 4 kids. Yeah, I'm a graduate of University of Lagos. I read economics. I know you'll be thinking, how did I transit? I've always been a writer. I'm like a born writer. I've always been writing. Yeah, I just left. So I'm a consultant, I'm an author, I'm a public speaker, I'm a blogger. Everything I do revolves around human capacity development.
Oh,
So
and this is Coded TV.
course.
Human. Oh, come on. Yeah, don't say you're Coded TV yourself. Okay, so thus far you said the reactions from people has been positive.
yeah, of course.
Okay, it has been positive. Have you received any criticism?
Not really. Not really. People are really captivated by the depth of the book. No, not really, but perhaps people are longing to hear more of my stories, you know, because I included part of my
Yes,
my
I
own
saw that at the
autobiography.
end of it.
Yeah. So I haven't really gotten any criticism.
You've not
so far.
gotten any criticism.
Yeah.
I said that. Okay, you said
Do
something
you
in the
have
book.
any for me?
I don't know. Okay, let me say no. Okay, now you said something. You said pain is a gift, just like you don't stop unwrapping a gift
Yes.
until you get to what's
it
contained
inside of it?
You should not stop giving it everything it takes until you claim that which the purpose of pain potentially serves. That's like the icebreaker for me in the book.
Really?
When I read that, I was like, this is serious. Like pain is a gift. So I really want you to wrap something. Okay, you're a motivational speaker. Please wrap
Okay.
something in that in 1 minute.
All right. You know, from the perspective of a gift, when you get a gift, you have to open it to get to what, you know, it's always hidden. But when sometimes the thing is, for gifts are usually wrapped beautifully, but in this aspect, it's not always looking so beautiful. It's always looking ugly. It's always not looking as what you expect, you know, it to look like. So, but the truth is, the gift is inherent in it. It's contained in it. So it takes you to be patient. It takes you to go all the way to unravel what's contained in it. For example, let me give an example. It's not logical for you to plant a seed, to bury a seed in the ground. It's not logical. Why should I bury a seed for it to sprout? But you see, deep down within the ground, that's where, you know, those nutrients are contained that will help it germinate, grow, and sprout and grow sky high. So sometimes we human beings, we have to be buried in problems, challenges, circumstances, adversity for us to get the best out of us. Someone said human beings are like tea bags. You don't know their strength until they get into hot water. So there's certain circumstances you find yourself in, and you just keep wondering why this. If only you could be patient, if only you can be resilient, you discover that at the end of it all, it will bear good fruits. Someone once said, bitter pills have blessed effects.
Sure.
So that's just in 1 minute. I can keep talking on
you
and
keep
on
talking.
and on.
I'm even enjoying. Look at the way I'm fixed on you. I'm like, okay, please just continue. Okay, we go for this commercial break. When we return, we will. Don't forget that our author T.I. T.I. is still here. The author of Pain is a Gift. And a big shout out to those that made my dress, Bambi Clothiers. Thanks very much. And after this break, we get back.
All right.
Here we stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. We will take us down and build our land.
Okay, before we went for the commercial break, I was telling you about my dress by Bambi Clothiers. They do not disappoint. They're not a maca. So you can patronize them. Yeah, they're not a maca. You can patronize them, and guess what? At affordable prices too. I'm still here with the author of Pain is a gift, and it really is. I can agree with you.
Of course.
Now I want to ask you: is there any pain that you've gone through, that you went through in life, that stood out for you?
Yeah, pain is inevitable. Pain is everyone has to go through it. It's not negotiable. And for me, that's what most people ask me. What inspired you to write the book? And I get to tell them, my own pain is what inspired me. I didn't just think about it and say, okay, let me write about pain. I went through circumstances that broke me down, but they brought out the best out of me. And then when I was reflecting on my life, that was where the phrase came out. Pain is a gift. Everything you've gone through, has made you a far better person than you were, and that's why I decided to write the book. Now, I came from a privileged background. We weren't brought up with a silver spoon, but I always tell people it wasn't a plastic spoon. It was somewhere in between. Yeah, so I had everything. Life was easy. My father was abroad, my mom was here. We used to go to amusement park every weekend, and everything was quite easy. But for me, the kind of potential I had, I needed struggles, I needed pain to bring out the best out of me. So life had been tough all along. So I graduated from University of Lagos. I read economics, and one of the first jobs I got was as a waiter. Later I became a pot washer.
I saw it at the end of the book.
Yeah,
you said that in detail.
I became a plate washer, I became a pot washer, I washed plates for a living, despite the fact that I had everything I needed. But I stayed with it because everything had been rosy for me. I just wanted to experience something different. And in the process of the job, it changed my perspective. It changed my perspective, it changed how I saw life, and it helped me discover who I was. But it was on that job, amazingly, while washing plates, my routine was about 8 hours per day. So I would wash plates. I used to say, I put this, I say, I romance pot and plates for a living. Yeah. So, for 8 hours I'll be washing plates. When you see my hands, you see with soap with so
and
much.
The parents didn't have any, they were not angry at that.
Of course they were hungry, but it was my decision. I was an adult, so I could make decision. My father was even saying, okay, you would pay me double of what I was earning for me to come and sit at home and look for another job. But I just wanted to do something else. And amazingly, that was what made me. I discovered my purpose on that job. I discovered my gift on that job, and that's how now people call me a deep thinker. Now, how did I become a deep thinker? It got to a point in life where when I was washing plates, when I resumed on that job, I go unconscious because you can't engage in such a job for 8 hours straight washing plates, and be happy So it was so painful for me that I'll go unconscious. So while I'm washing those plates, I'll be imagining a lot of things. I'll be in another realm of imagination. So, and to do that over and over and over helped me master the art of deep thinking. So most of the ideas.
You can say that pain was what brought
yes, that pain.
thinking.
It helped me because it helped me fine tune. It helped me understand that Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Knowledge is.
Please say that again.
Imagination is more than knowledge. It's more important than knowledge. Knowledge is all there is, but imagination even encompasses those things that are not even yet in existence. For example, I imagined authoring a book before it even came to pass. Did you get? And I brought it into reality, but I had to first imagine it. That's the power of imagination. So it helped me. That experience helped me become the person I am today. You know, and then apart from that experience, I've been in a hotel. I later worked at a law firm under a lawyer who made life a living hell for me. It's just like after that physical pressure at that hotel, I was now working under a lawyer, and that was mental pressure for me.
And mental pressure can be so hard.
It was intense. It was like God kept me under a care and said, just frustrate this guy, ensure that because prior to that time I was not competent, I was sluggish, passive and all that, but she frustrated me, and it brought her the best out of me. I say this all the time, I was working with lawyers and she made me feel inferior to the lawyers. So I would have to read judgments, I would have to read legislations and all that to try to match up with the lawyers. And that was when I started public speaking. Afterwards, because she did permit my contract, I left that job. I was supposed to travel out to my master's. And then my family friend who was helping me process my master's, duped me.
Woo!
All
Family
my savings,
friend.
family friend, yeah, he duped me. And so the next year I was home I was jobless. And I stayed at home for 4 good years doing nothing. But it was in that process that I started reading books. I started listening to motivationals. I started developing myself. I started going for seminars. I started going from school to schools. You know the way all this sales and marketers will go from house to house selling iron and all that. I'll do that going from school to school, trying to sell my service to them. I'm good at emotional intelligence and this and this and all that. And they will reject me. But I kept doing it. And gradually I kept improving. And over time I've developed.
I can even see it
Over
all over
time
you.
I've developed.
I can see it all over you. Now there's this story I heard. Okay, I'm just telling you the story. You said you said the story yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. You said something about you said you will wake up in the morning, then you go to an eatery, you dress like you're going to work.
Oh, okay.
You go to an eatery,
Yeah.
you sit there,
Yeah.
you sit there,
Yeah.
and that's where you started writing this book.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
You can imagine that every morning
Every
you dress
morning.
and people think you're going to
Going
work.
to work.
And then you go to an eatery to write this
Yeah,
book. That is an inspiration to me.
Yeah.
Was that during the 4 years that you said you
Of
did?
course.
During that 4 years, that was when
During
you
that 4
sat
years.
down to
Yes,
write this.
yes. I wrote 4 books in 1 year. This is not my first book. People think fame is a gift to my
I was
first
thinking
book.
to your first
It's
book.
not my first book. My first book was Treasure in My Trash. Yeah, that was my first book. This was my second book, and afterwards I was supposed to publish Treasure in My Trash first, but at that time I had financial challenges. So when I had money to publish it, I had written this book, and I just felt pain would appeal more to people than Treasure in My Trash. Although people who've read Treasure in My Trash say it's better than this, but I still think I have a connection because my story is included in it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, T.I., we have a gift for you.
Really?
Yes, we do. But it's not a painful something. It is a gift itself.
Doesn't have to always be pain.
Oh, exactly. So it's from Panda Pop Footwears. I was trying to ask you of your shoe size.
Yeah, I noticed.
I was asking, I was like,
curious.
no, I just wanted to be a surprise. Are you surprised?
I'm surprised.
So it's called Panda Pop Footwears. They make nice shoes. You need to check it out. You need to check it out.
Yeah. Wow. In fact, this is.
I'm sure it's your size because we got your size.
It is. It's lovely. It's really, really lovely. And amazingly, I don't even have any palm. I don't have any palm sandals because I hardly wear palm sandals. But I really need this because I have my native wears and I really don't have anything I have just suede. But in fact, I really appreciate this so much.
It's in black
It's just
and
exactly
brown.
the way I like it. Exactly
we
the
are
way I
in the
like it.
spirit.
Sincerely,
Panda
it is.
Point in the spirit. We are in the spirit, and we hope you
very much.
enjoy it.
Yeah, of
You can
course.
see our hotel said it. He said the shoe is nice.
Yeah, it is,
Sorry,
it
the
is,
palm is
it
nice.
is.
So you better patronize Panda Pop Footwears. They are very good at what they do and at good prices too. Anyone who advertiser just know their game. And I want to say a big shout out to, you can see we're in a bookshop. So I want to say a big shout out to Champion Books Limited. They are situated at 32 of Bafemi Awolowo Way, Ikeja. Champion Books Limited. They sell all kinds of books, right in Ikeja. When you get to Computer Village, Ikeja, ask of that address and then you'll be able to get different kind of books. A big shout out to them. Thanks very much. And let me say a big thank you to you, T.I., for coming around.
Thanks, Pin.
Thank you very much. And to my guys behind the camera, you guys are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Until next time on the book review show, I remain Mojisola. Bye-bye.